Symptoms range from mild to severe, and they can happen to anyone. So Grammy-nominated multi-platinum singer, songwriter, and actress Jordin Sparks knows about them all too well. So please welcome back to the show, Jordin Sparks!
Well, welcome back.
Thanks, guys.
It's a lovely welcome. Thank you.
I mean, it's been a couple years since you've been here with us.
Yeah, it's been a few years.
And I just heard your new song on the radio the other day.
Thank you so much.
Double Tap.
It's
Fantastic.
just fun and silly. I love it. Thank you.
I love that.
Anything else you've been up to?
Just doing a new record, which should be out this summer. So I'm really excited. Finally, guys.
Very excited. Before you kind of complained about your headaches, your migraines, are you still having headaches?
I do suffer from migraines. I'll get an occasional headache, but a migraine is definitely different from a headache. So I'm just excited that I get to be here and talk about
Can
it.
you, to help those people out there who may have a similar problem, what are those migraines like when you get them?
Well, for me, I know that it starts with a dull ache, and I know that it's coming on, and then all of a sudden it becomes this increasing pain. So what happens is I actually get like an aura on the outside of my eye. Like it's almost like there's this light sitting on the outside of my eye, and then I get nauseous, sensitivity to light, sound. I have to like lie in a dark room. They're pretty debilitating, so they're a little scary.
Some people really experience kind of a letdown or weekend migraines. Actually, you know, after you finished a big thing, you're really excited, maybe it's Grammy weekend, and then instead of relief from the weekend, kind of have really bad headaches.
I know after I do a promo run or, you know, I'm on set on a movie or something like that and it finishes, it's like, oh, great, the last thing I need right now at the end of all the work is for this migraine to come on. So it has happened to me before.
So what happens when we get a headache like that? There's pain-sensitive nerve endings that react to certain triggers, and then what happens, they send signals to the brain, and that's where the perception of the headache and the pain comes in.
And you know, Jordin, you have some of the most beautiful hair in the business.
Oh, thank you.
Did you know that sometimes something as simple as a hairstyle can actually cause a headache? Actually, kind of pulling your hair back, causing a little traction, can actually cause strain on connective tissue and the scalp, kind of triggering different types of headaches, especially if the style is really tightly pulled back.
I actually start to feel it right behind my ears is where I start to feel it, and if it starts to get really bad, then I know a migraine's coming on, actually.
Another thing that may trigger, I don't know if it's in your case, but gasoline will do it for some people, other scents as well. Certain foods, I don't know if they trigger you, but certain types of cheeses that we have, processed food, citrus, certain things that contain MSG may do it, so you should be cognizant of that.
I know for me, one of my big triggers is like floral scented perfumes. Like I can't really be around that, and there are some that are stronger than others, like some of them are oil-based and they're just so strong.
So if you're going to see a Jordin Sparks concert, no perfume, ladies. Tension headaches can also be painful. You know, they kind of occur in your neck and scalp muscles, and they kind of, all those muscles become tense and contract. Eye strain, fatigue, colds, jaw clenching, and teeth grinding is a big one, can also trigger headaches.
I know that I get some tension headaches if I'm on a plane for a while, because I can't sleep on planes.
Well, I think it's time to talk about some solutions.
Yes.
If you think you have a tension headache, try meditation or massages. A hot shower, a moist heat to the back of the neck may also help.
A migraine is definitely different. I use like a cold compress when I have to lay down in a dark room. The cold just really helps distract me from the pain of my head, because when it's throbbing, it does feel like there's a little bit of heat there. So the cold compress works. An eye mask because of the sensitivity to light. Water, definitely. And then the final thing is, which my mom used because she suffered from migraines before I got them. Excedrin migraine is the only thing that works for me to nip my migraines in the bud. It starts to relieve my pain in 30 minutes or less. And actually, it has been the only thing that works for me since I started getting them as well. Excedrin also has a really awesome new tool. So if you want to find out what your headache is, what types they are, what type of Excedrin to use, or if you should go to your doctor, they have this new tool on their website. So just go to excedrin.com and you guys can find out about that.
Thank you for sharing this with us. Thank you for coming back, sharing your
You're going to help a lot of people out there.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you know what? Because Excedrin is available at Walmart, everybody in our audience is going home with a $50 Walmart gift card. Be sure to talk to your doctor if your headaches persist or with any concerns about your health.